out towards my temple. I just felt like this would be something like a warrior type feisty goddess would look if she had epic makeup like this. So as you can see, I've applied it to the majority of the eye, other than the eyelid on the inner corner. I've avoided that area a little bit, but that's because you'll see on the next stage I'll be cutting my crease. And I've took the tape off, and now I'm taking the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, and I'm just going to cut that inner corner of my eye. Now you can use a brush to do this. I'm just lazy, and I can be just as precise with my finger as I can with a brush, so that's why I do it like this, because I'm lazy. Now that the crease is cut, I'm taking another Makeup with Rising Phoenix colour, and this is the colour Aphrodite, and I'm applying that over to where I've cut the crease. Now I would have used probably a gold colour here, but I wanted to use the colours from Makeup with Rising Phoenix to create this look. So I used this, it's like a coppery browny sort of shade. It's really beautiful, so I went with that, and then I'm going to put a pigment over the top just to make it sparkle. So this is the pigment. It's the Be Beautiful pigment in the colour Glamour. It is a beautiful gold pigment, and it is the one that's Maxine from All Kinds of Everything sent me. She was so kind to send me this. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. I did damp down my brush so the pigment would lay better, because there is sparkle in it, and it does tend to fly away a bit because of it being like a pigment, a dust type pigment. So I pressed that all on with a damp packing brush, just to set it in place so it didn't go everywhere. There's just something about glitter. It just makes everything right. I don't know why. I think I've always loved glitter. I mean, a lot of people, because I dress quite alternatively, people think that, you know, alternative people can't like glitter, but we do. I do, and anyway, I'm quite happy with all the glitter. And now we're going back into that Aries colour now. I'm just going to use this colour with a little tiny fluffy detailing brush, and I'm just blending my outer corners of where I put the pigment and the Aphrodite colour, so they're nice and blended well together. And if there's any of the pigment that's not stuck down, because it tends to fly around a bit, mainly in the crease area, I'm just tidying that up as well with that little fluffy brush. And also singing. I don't know what I'm singing, but I'm singing something. It's always the way I am when I'm doing makeup. I like to listen to music. It helps me be more creative, I think. Now I'm taking I think it's a packing brush, a smaller packing brush, and I'm just putting the same Aries colour in the lower lash line, and I'm bringing that all the way under into the inner corner of the eye and blending it right out. You do have to be a bit more careful with red shades, because or pinks in general, because if you bring them too low on your lower lash line, you can look a bit sickly, they can look a bit weird. So try not to do it too much, I guess, unless you like doing an editorial type look. But for this, I brought it down, but not way too far, so it still went with the look. And now I'm taking the Ciate Fierce Flicks liner, and I'm going to do that really dramatic inner point on the inner corner of the eye because I really loved how it turned out with the fairy look, and I thought it looked fierce as well. So what better look could you have than a fierce goddess with a nice inner corner wing? So that's why I went with that. This is only the second time I've done it. I think it went a little bit better this time. I think it's finding the right eyeliner to make it work. I do need to have a little look. I might eventually have to get the Kat Von D liner because it's really, I've had it in a sample and it's really, really good for making points. So I think it would be good for this kind of eyeliner look. But I didn't do too bad for a second go around, I don't think. And now we're taking our Vampira colour palette in the colour Nephros, and as always I set my eyeliner with eyeshadow in black, and I really like the Nephros colour because it's got a little bit of sparkle in it, so I use that to set my liner. Then I take this Mark liner from Avon and I just line my waterline, and it connects the inner corner liner that you've done. It just connects it all together and makes it look super dramatic and really, really finishes the look well. Not many people do it, but I do set the waterline with black eyeshadow as well sometimes, and I have this time just to connect everything together and make it look super, super black. So some people can't cope with eyeshadow in their waterline, but I have done it in the past before and I'm okay with it. So don't do it if you don't feel comfortable. That's the way I see it. Now we've taken this Collection 2000 gel eyeliner. I've been wanting to use this for ages and just never known what to use it with. I've tried just using it on its own, and because of the kind of gold it is, it doesn't pop very much just on the eyelid on its own as an eyeliner. But for this it worked really well because I just used it to highlight my brow and highlight the edges of the eyeshadow, and I think it sort of brought it all together. I was really pleased with the fact that I'd thought, oh, I'll grab that and see what I can do with it when I was going up to the loft. Yeah, I really, really liked it, and it screams like Greek gods when you use gold. That's just my personal opinion. You think of Greek gods, you think of golds and reds and rich tone colours, so I'm super pleased that I found something to use this gel eyeliner for finally. And it does give a good highlight on that brow, I will say that. I think I lost my brush then. I don't know what I was doing. I was reaching for something on the floor. I must have knocked something off the table. I didn't notice that until now. When I'm doing makeup, I get so in the zone I don't realise what I'm doing until I look back and see the editing and the video and the finished product of what I've actually done while I'm doing it. And now I'm taking a Summer of Love Triple Baked Bronzer by I Heart Makeup. It is the Hot Summer of Love one. I've had this for a long time, and when it's a baked bronzer they just last forever, and I really like that. So I got bronze to the gods. Definitely got bronze to the gods. This is a really nice bronzer. Then I took a Soap & Glory Thick and Fast mascara and coated the upper and lower lashes. Because I had Super Dramatic liner, I thought Super Dramatic mascara was the only way to follow it with. And then I prayed to the gods, Aphrodite, please give me lashes. And she blessed me with awesome lashes. Then I took the Unicorn Poop by Prima Makeup. It's their glitter adhesive. It is Prosecco and Clementine scented. It smells amazing. I love using it every time I apply glitter, and I'm applying that on the temples where I've put the red eyeshadow and all across my forehead at the top. And then I'm going to apply a glitter mix that I mix myself. I have fine glitters and large chunky glitters, so I made my own. It's like a red rose gold and gold mix that I did, so I've applied that all along my hairline to kind of create a crown sort of effect, I guess, if you had to call it anything. I just tend to go with what I feel at the time, and I did bring that in the centre of the forehead. I brought it down into a point a little bit more as well, I think. And I don't know what happened. I think glitter just took over the world and I applied it everywhere, even though I didn't need to. I popped some of the gold on my collarbones, and I don't know why I put it on my neck, but I just felt it in the moment and went with it. So yeah, I was absolutely covered in glitter, and I still am today, the day after. In spite of washing it all off, I still keep finding glitter in my hair and on my body and everywhere. So yeah, be warned, if you use glitter, you're going to find it everywhere for days after. I think I didn't film it, but when I put the wig on, I felt like I needed more glitter, so I brought the glitter down more onto my forehead and filled in any gaps, and I also used it as kind of a highlighter on the highest point of my cheeks, so you will see that at the end. So I'm just giving you the heads up that I did apply more glitter once the wig was applied. Then I took the Sleek Matte Me lipstick in the colour Rioja Red and applied that all over my lips because it's a nice fiery, feisty colour, so that's why I went with that. And these are really beautiful lipsticks. I think I got them at Christmas last year, and they are still going strong, and then none of them have dried out. They still last literally hours and hours and hours after you've applied them. It takes a while for them to finally give up. I really love these lipsticks. They are super good, and the red is stunning. I think there's a retro red or a vintage red as well, but I grabbed this one. And as we know, this feisty goddess needs some more sparkle, so I took that Be Beautiful gold pigment and I just popped a little bit on the centre of my lips. Not too much because I wanted the red to show through too, but I wanted the pop of gold in the centre just to bring it all together. And then I prayed to the god Aphrodite, and she blessed me with beautiful hair too, so I cannot complain. And that's the finished look, guys. And there you have it. That is the finished look. That is my Aries God of War for females. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I will link Makeup with Rising Phoenix's stuff all down below in the description bar as well, so you guys can go check them out. Everything I use I always mention in the video because I always voice over my makeup looks, but if there's anything that you've misheard, just ask me in the comments and I will let you know what the product is if you want to know what it is. As for anything else, this is actually, it's real ivy that I kind of stole from somebody's overhanging garden. I have some here. I kind of borrowed it. I know I can't take it back because I sprayed it gold because that would be bad. But yeah, this is real ivy in my hair.
and I just thought it would be perfect, and I sprayed it gold and it turned out really well, and it went really well against the red of this wig. And I'm going to be picking glitter out my teeth for days, but it's always totally worth it because I really love that different turn that happens when you put the glitter on your face. So yeah, that's all I can say about this look at the moment. That's all I can say about the look really, but like I said, if you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below and I will answer whatever you ask. I may be slow at answering, but I do get there in the end. But other than that, but yeah, that is my look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and see what else there is to come. And yeah, other than that guys, I will see you in the week. Other than that guys, I will see you next week.